my absolute pleasure to welcome everyone here today to the official weigh-in for our big night of boxing taking place here on Saturday night. Now, all the action is brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. It'll be televised live around the world on Sky Sports and DAZN. We're sponsored by Betfred, Wow Hydrate, AO.com, and JD Sports. We have a great card on Saturday night. We have 7 fights on the card and 5 title fights. So without further ado, it's now time to go ahead and invite the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. And our first fighter making her way to the stage, 79-fight veteran fighting out of Bulgaria. Please welcome Borislava Goranova. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Saturday night, she'll be making her professional debut. She's a former amateur standout and the first woman from the traveling community to turn professional. Fighting out of Colville, Leicestershire, please welcome Ellis Bird Hopkins. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Borislava Goranova.
Yeah, that was one.
156 pounds and 10 ounces for Goranova. Ladies and gentlemen, for her first time as a professional, Ellis Bird Hopkins. 154 pounds and 8 ounces for Hopkins. Hopkins and Goranova, 4-round super welterweights, Saturday night, Manchester, England.
Yeah, Goranova.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage from Sofia, Bulgaria. Professional record, 3 wins, 8 losses, 2 knockouts. Please welcome Mladen Manev. And his opponent now making his way to the stage Saturday night. He'll be making his much anticipated professional debut. He's the 2017 National Championships gold medalist and the former Team GB amateur standout. He fights out of the West Midlands from Birmingham. Please welcome Solomon, the real deal Dakers. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Mladen Manov. 233 pounds, bang on, 233 for Manov. And now to the scale for the first time as a professional, please welcome Solomon, the real deal Dakers. $222 pounds and 11 ounces for Solomon Dakers.
Yeah, like I'm saying, not a huge frame, so he's got some filling out to do, I'd say. But
good shape though, man. Really.
Yeah, fantastic shape. Like me in my prime, Chris.
What do you mean on the right or the left?
Touché.
Hasn't answered yet.
Dakers and Manov. 6 rounds heavyweight Saturday night, Manchester, England.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 10 rounds for the vacant English Super Lightweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 16 wins, 5 defeats, 1 draw, and 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former English lightweight champion fighting out of Rotherham. Please welcome Lee Appleyard. Appleyard. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 7 fights, 7 victories, 6 of those 7 wins came by way of knockout. Here is the hard-hitting, fast-rising prospect fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, England. Please welcome Dalton Thunder Smith. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Lee Appleyard. £139 and 11 ounces for Lee Appleyard. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Dalton Thunder Smith. £139 and 9 ounces for Dalton Thunder Smith. Dalton Smith beat Lee Appleyard 10 rounds for the vacant English Super Lightweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 12 rounds for the European Cruiserweight Championship. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and welcome up the challenger to the stage. His professional record, 19 wins, 4 defeats. He has 7 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former Belgian, European Union, and WBC Mediterranean champion fighting out of Oradea, Romania. Please welcome Alexandru Jor. And now, making his way to the stage, he is the defending champion. Professional record, 17 wins, 2 defeats. He has 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Belfast, Northern Ireland, here's the former WBC International Cruiserweight Champion and the reigning and defending European Cruiserweight Champion, Tommy McAttack McCarthy. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Alexandru Jor. £198 and 7 ounces for the challenger, Jor. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the defending European Cruiserweight Champion from Belfast, Northern Ireland, the McAttack, Tommy McCarthy. £199 and 4 ounces for the defending champion, Tommy McCarthy.
I think Tommy McCarthy, someone with the same sort of career path as Buatsi. I think after these fights, for both of them, they'll be looking for something big. And Tommy McCarthy, I know, the defence of the European title, and he'll be looking for a similar opponent to what Buatsi would be after, I would expect.
I mean, Chris Billham-Smith has been very vocal in saying he would love the challenge, but of course it's a tough fight that for McCarthy. Yeah. No foregone conclusion. Of course, if he were to lose it, he wouldn't be able to move on. So you can understand maybe his hesitance to take that when he's worked himself into this position.
Tommy McCarthy, Alexandru Jor, 12 rounds for the European Cruiserweight Championship, Manchester, England. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 12 rounds for the European Super Bantamweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 28 wins, 6 defeats, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former Central Area, English, and former 2-weight Commonwealth champion fighting out of Doncaster. Please welcome Jason, the Iceman Cunningham. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, he is the defending champion. Professional record, 18 wins, only 1 defeat. He has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 2008 Olympian and the reigning and defending European Super Bantamweight champion fighting out of Birmingham. Please welcome Gamal, the Beast Yafai. And out of the scare, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, Jason, the Iceman Cunningham. £121 and 8 ounces for the challenger, Jason Cunningham. And now the reigning and defending European Super Bantamweight champion, Gamal, the Beast Yafai. £121 and 10 ounces for the defending champion, Gamal Yafai.
I think Cunningham here, Darren, knows that he's probably going to have to soak up a little bit of early pressure, use his legs to maybe ride out a couple of storms, and he'll be hoping to just sort of take this one into the second half of the fight.
Yeah, I think, make it dirty at times, try and rough him up and, frustrate Gamal. But Gamal, his confidence is high. He really wants to kick on with his career now, winning the European title. Huge statement, as it was for Tommy McCarthy, and can open lots of doors. So it's a very interesting fight, one I'm looking forward to.
Gamal Yafai, Jason Cunningham, 12 rounds for the European Super Bantamweight Championship.
Yeah, he's been inspiring with Callum French and currently battling for his spot on GB with Luke McCormack, both very good. A selector's headache for.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the chief support for our great fight card here in Manchester, England, that's taking place on Saturday night at the AO Arena. And it'll be 12 rounds for the vacant European Super Middleweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 28 victories, 9 defeats, he has 1 draw, and 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Rome, Italy. Please welcome the former WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Giovanni DeCarolis. And his opponent on Saturday night, now making his way to the stage, his professional record, a perfect one. 14 fights, 14 victories. He has 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former British, the former Commonwealth, the former WBO European, and the WBO International Super Middleweight Champion fighting out of New Malden, London, England. Please welcome Lerone, Sniper the Boss, Richards. Please welcome the former Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Giovanni DeCarolis. 167 pounds and 4 ounces for DeCarolis. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Lerone, Sniper the Boss Richards. 166 pounds and 10 ounces for Sniper the Boss, Lerone Richards.
They look in good shape, didn't they, Chris?
They do. They really, really do. And again, was talking to Danny Wilson. He said the nutrition aspect of certainly Lerone's preparation has meant that he's leaner but carrying more muscle, and he's come in there with nearly 2 pounds to spare, but looking very, very big and fresh at the weight still. No kind of looking drained. And DeCarolis, for I think he's 36 now, he's in good shape for any age, but particularly for 36.
Yeah, really, really good. And we've got a proper fight here, mate. Really, really good fight.
If you've seen the fights with Vincent Feigenbutz and Tyrone Zoiga, you know that he's dangerous, and he's dangerous certainly late on in contests. There's always drama when DeCarolis fights. It's just going to be whether Richards can deal with him.
Giovanni DeCarolis. 12 rounds for the vacant European Super Middleweight Championship.
And if he does, of course, he...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome everybody here to Manchester, England, where Saturday night, Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing is proud to present an evening of championship professional boxing. It'll be televised live around the world on Sky Sports and DAZN. We're sponsored by Betfred, Wow Hydrate, AO.com, and JD Sports. It's a great fight card, and at the top of the bill, we've got 10 rounds for the WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship. And now it's time to weigh in the main event of the evening. Please welcome to the stage at this time, the challenger. His professional record, a perfect one. 15 fights, 15 victories, 8 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Pont Saint-Maxence, Oise, France. Please welcome Daniel Pantera Dos Santos. Dos Santos. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, he is the defending champion. His professional record, also a perfect one. 13 fights, 13 victories, 11 of them coming by way of knockout. He is the 2016 Olympic bronze medalist. Saturday night, he'll be making his 6th defense of his international title, fighting out of Croydon, London, England. Please welcome the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA International Light Heavyweight Champion, Joshua Buatsi. Daniel Dos Santos, 10 rounds for the WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship, Manchester, England, Saturday night, Matchroom Boxing.